Why Jesus spoke in parables during his teachings. One of the most fascinating features of Jesus' ministry was his frequent use of parables. In fact, some of his most memorable teachings came in the form of stories about farmers, seeds, vineyards, fishermen, shepherds, lost coins, and prodigal sons. But have you ever wondered and asked these two questions? Number one, why didn't Jesus simply explain everything directly? And number two, why teach through parables? If your answer to the two questions is yes, then wonder no further, because you are not alone. Even the disciples themselves asked Jesus this very question. Matthew chapter 13 verse 10 records, "And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto us in parables?" Jesus' answer reveals several profound reasons which shall be discussed later in detail in this video. Before we continue, I'd like to hear from you. What is your understanding of this topic? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow Bible students, and subscribe to Zion Reference Library for more in-depth biblical teachings. Your support helps us continue making these studies available to more people. Now I present to you the reasons. Number one, parables make deep truths easy to understand. Jesus often used familiar everyday experiences to explain spiritual realities. Most of his audience consisted of ordinary people: farmers, fishermen, shepherds, merchants, housewives, and laborers. Rather than beginning with abstract theological concepts, Jesus started with things people already understood. Think of a teacher explaining electricity to children instead of beginning with complex scientific formulas. He might start by pointing to a light bulb. The familiar object becomes a bridge to understand something deeper. Likewise, Jesus used earthly stories to explain heavenly truths. This is why he spoke about seeds when teaching about faith, sheep when teaching about believers, and fishing when teaching about evangelism. Number two, parables revealed the truth to those who were hungry for it. In Matthew chapter 13 verse 11, Jesus explained, "Unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given." This statement can seem surprising, but Jesus was revealing an important principle which goes: spiritual truth is often received according to the condition of the hearer's heart. Those who genuinely desired God's truth will think carefully about the parable, seek understanding, and receive deeper insight. Those who were indifferent would hear only an interesting story. Think of a treasure hidden beneath the soil. The person who values treasure will dig. The person who does not value it will simply walk away. Parables separated the curious from the careless. Number three, parables concealed the truth from hardened hearts. In Matthew chapter 13 verse 13, Jesus quoted Isaiah's prophecy: "Seeing they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand." Many religious leaders had already rejected Jesus despite witnessing his teachings and miracles. Their problem was not lack of evidence. Their problem was unwillingness to believe. Imagine sunlight shining through a window. The sunlight benefits healthy eyes, but eyes that refuse to open remain in darkness. The issue is not the light, the issue is the response to the light. Likewise, parables exposed the condition of people's hearts. Those who loved truth moved closer. Those who resisted truth remained blind. Number four, parables made truth memorable. Facts are often forgotten. Stories are remembered thousands of years later. People still remember the Good Samaritan, the prodigal son, the sower and the seed, and then the lost sheep. Why? Because stories have a unique ability to stay in the mind. Think about childhood lessons. Many people forget the exact lectures they heard in school, but they remember the stories their teachers told. Jesus, the master teacher, understood this perfectly. Parables transformed profound spiritual truths into unforgettable pictures. Number five, parables fulfilled prophecies. Matthew chapter 13 verse 34 to 35 says, I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. Jesus' use of parables was not accidental. It fulfilled what had been foretold centuries earlier. God had already revealed that the Messiah would teach in this manner. Even Jesus' teaching method testified to his identity and mission. Here is an analogy that best illustrates what I've said so far. Imagine two people attending an art exhibition. One person walks through the gallery in 5 minutes and sees nothing special. Another person pauses at every painting, studies the details, and discovers layers of meaning. The paintings were available to both. The difference was not in the artwork, the difference was in the observer. Parables work similarly. The same story reaches everyone's ears, but only those who seek understanding discover the treasure hidden within it. In summary, Jesus spoke in parables because of the following reasons. Number one, they made spiritual truths understandable. Number two, they revealed truth to sincere seekers. Number three, they exposed hardened hearts. Number four, they made teachings memorable. Number five, they fulfilled biblical prophecy. Parables were not merely illustrations, they were spiritual invitations, an invitation to look beyond the story and discover the kingdom truth hidden within it. That is why whenever Jesus finished many of his parables, he would say, He that hath ears to hear, let him hear. In other words, don't just listen to the story, discover the truth hidden inside it. Now, here comes the big question that I have for you. Which parable of Jesus has impacted your life the most, and what lesson did you learn from it? Please kindly leave your thoughts and answers in the comments. God bless you.